First of all, it's really important to know that we, in the Vedic Sanatan Dharma tradition, what we call Hinduism, we don't actually believe that you need salvation. We believe you need liberation. And they're different. Liberation is freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from the ignorance, the chains that bind us in ignorance. Salvation means I need to be saved. Means I need someone to save me. Or I need to figure out how to save myself from what? There's no danger. You're not in danger. So it's a shift. It's just a semantic difference. But it's actually important because when you think of yourself as stuck and needing freedom, rather than needing to be saved from something, then the path becomes very different. If I need to be saved, I am somehow a victim of something. If I need to be free, well, then I better figure out how to unhook myself. I better figure out what is keeping me stuck and how to get myself free. So liberation is most definitely possible. Salvation, of course, is possible because I would say you don't even need to be saved. But liberation is also very possible. It's really a shift in the mind. That's all it is. From identifying in ignorance as the body, as the roles, to identifying as soul. It's like that beautiful, beautiful Vedic mantra that says, Asatoma sadgamaya, tamsoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. And it means, oh God, lead me from the falsehood of separation into the truth of oneness. Lead me from the darkness of ignorance in which I suffer and bring suffering to others, into the light of wisdom in which that suffering ends. And lead me, and it's important to realize these are not three separate things. It's not like the genie in a bottle, you get three wishes. Okay, I want, truth and light and this. No, they move sequentially. So we get truth. From that truth, there is light of wisdom. And from that light, we realize the last says, lead me from death to immortality. But it's not an immortality of the body. It would make absolutely no sense that we are praying to God to make an exception to the very rule that God has created, which is that everything that is born must die. So it's not the mantra of, let me be the exception to the rule. It's the final culmination. When I am led into truth from untruth, when I am led into that light of truth from the darkness of ignorance, well, then I am led from the false identification as the body, as the one who is born and dies, to the true identification as the soul. So let that be your morning, afternoon, evening, all day long prayer. And then just practice it as you move through the world. There's this meditation practice called Neti, which is a beautiful practice of not this, not that. And when you do it, seated with your eyes closed like this, you go through all of the things that you are not. So I am not my clothes. I am not my skin beneath the clothes. I am not the blood flowing beneath the skin. I am not the bones. I am not the organs. And we go through kind of one by one, getting deeper and deeper. We then get into I am not my chemicals and electricity, so I'm not my thoughts or emotions or memories. And you finally get to a place where there is nothing left to say you're not. And in that spaciousness, we have the opportunity to experience the infiniteness of who we really are. But that meditation practice is something that can be done not only seated with your eyes closed. You can do it all day long. And I would recommend doing it all day long. Whatever happens that makes you identify as body, just say to yourself, Neti, Neti, not this. So you're walking down the street, you look in a glass, window of a store, you see your reflection. The mind says, oh, I look pretty good. Or the mind says, oh my God, you're so ugly. Either way, you just say, not this. Neti, Neti, not this. Neither the good nor the bad. Someone says to you, oh my God, you are so stupid. And instead of being insulted or insulting them, or you just realize, Neti, Neti, I'm not that. Neither am I the stupid that you called me, nor am I my emotional reaction to what you just said. Not this. Same way, someone says, oh my God, you're so wonderful. Neti, Neti. Not this. Not this. And you just constantly through the day keep reminding yourself, not this. You fail, not this. You succeed, not this. And slowly, 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 that recitation becomes your awareness.